Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Today being the 24th of October 2025, which is also game one of the World Series, the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. And it's going to be a crazy day of sports. Because also tonight is the Raptors home opener. Well, anyway, it's been a while since I've been out making a video at this time. It's just around 9:40 a.m. I have actually planned to get my ass up slightly early and make my way downtown for a change. I like mornings myself. I just don't often get out there enough. But today is no exception because it is nice. And we're here on Palmerston Avenue, I think. Avenue or Boulevard. Anyway, this is a very nice residential street. One of the more underrated ones in this, at least in Old Toronto. This street is really, really nice in the fall. And, you know, since it's the peak of the fall colors, you know, I thought, why don't we make a walking video down this very beautiful street and check out the fall colors. And I did a walking video along the street, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I know I've done that before. I just got off the subway. I just walked 1 block from Bathurst subway station. It took me like under 15 minutes to get here. Well, even though I had to walk from my place to Cedarville station. We're kind of in the very western end of downtown Toronto. A couple blocks east of here is, of course, Bathurst Street. I'm going to be spending the morning, early afternoon hanging around downtown. Because normally for me, I would be out between like 12 and 5:30 p.m. or even longer. But, you know, it's good to do things for a change. Even what I could have done, maybe I could do that another time, is I could actually get up even earlier and check out the financial district at rush hour. I mean, this right now, it's already end of morning rush hour. People are heading to work. The subway wasn't even that busy. It was not at all. But the thing is, though, not a lot of people work on Fridays, so... Well, actually, I don't know if I should be saying that anymore because of the back-to-work mandates. People are being forced to go back into the office 5 days a week after 5 years of onslaughts by COVID. Yeah, there's Bathurst Street. Oh, look at that. Yep, all the leaves are falling. Someone's got to clean them up. I'm embarking on a somewhat long journey because I think after this, well, I'm going to end the video off at Queen Street West, and then I'll walk probably all the way to Nathan Phillips Square, and then I'll check out the path, see what it's like in the morning, and then I'm going to get a pizza for lunch. I'm likely going to go to Prince Street. I mean, as you guys know, Prince Street, people say it's overrated because, you know, it's been 2 years since this shop's been around. But people like Pizzeria Buddy Alley. And I've only had it once. It's good. I want to have it again, but I don't know. I think Prince Street's calling my name. And besides, it's also like it's also downtown at the Well, Spadina in front. I also want to check out the Sky Dome. Check out the area, see what it's like before the big game tonight. Construction along Harvard Street, mostly complete. This thing has been a construction mess all freaking year long. So I'll have to walk through that street again. They were actually adding new bike infrastructure. But the area of Harbor Village is another underrated part of town. Some cool hidden gems in the area. Last time I did that, was I was actually walking to Liam's house. I walked from Spadina all the way to like Euclid Avenue. And at the time, it was just still under construction. I was also recovering from a minor ankle injury that kept me out for at least a week. I thought I had fractured it because it did hurt, but you know, shit's not gonna be good when your x-ray comes back and it's positive. There's the sound of jackhammering coming from this construction site. Ulster Street. So when we get to college, it's gonna be even nicer. I'll have to get a better thumbnail of that. And by the way, after I finished my walking video in Markham, I actually learned that the Finch West LRT line, line 6, could open December 7th. Well, that's according to sources. I'll believe it when I see it though, but the 30-day test was successful. I was kind of hoping for a November opening date. I thought that seemed more realistic or likely. But you know, right after the onslaught, the freaking onslaught with line 5 and the collision, I mean, at least trains resumed testing, but that could really push the opening day a little bit further now. I mean, I've already lost patience, but line 6, I'm actually pretty excited for. I can't wait. And it's definitely, you know, by far, this freaking thing is definitely opening before line 5. Because line 6 wasn't as complicated to build as line 5. But like I said, I'm going to be making a video reacting to an opening date announcement for line 5. Make a video of that. I probably won't for line 6. I'll just make a community post out of that. But so it's just going to be like an overground streetcar, albeit faster. So yeah, it's definitely going to be opening before 5. And I'm okay with that. At least it's better than nothing. Eglinton means so much to me. And as the pace goes on, I'll be talking about it even more. And I gotta prepare to document both lines in the form of walking, of course. I did my first trial video on line 6 right after they started their RSD. It was, at the time, it was very hot though. I deleted it because I wanted to actually wait until an opening date's announced, and then I'll just get right to it. The same thing I gotta do for line 5 as well. Except for line 5, I'm gonna be, at least for the first half of the line, I'll walk it before opening, and then after opening, I'll walk the rest of the line. So I'll just show you guys the people using it, and maybe things are going smooth. But that's just how I feel about it so far. I kept reading a couple of the breaking articles while I was at first Markham Place, and then I was on the 300 bus making the video. Some exciting times ahead, but a lot of us seem to be frustrated and fed up with Metrolinx. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. Look at this apartment building here. That's beautiful. And now we are approaching College Street. Another squirrel. It's gonna take at least another 20 minutes for me to complete this video. Squirrel's gonna hide underneath a car here before deciding to cross over. Not much Halloween decorations along this street. Hopefully we'll see more. At least the sun's not strong. I mean, it is 7 degrees Celsius. Like, it normally gets cold in the mornings, and then it warms up in the afternoon. believe this is still part of the Little Italy neighborhood. Yeah, so we are on Palmerston Boulevard, and then this becomes, well, it's still Palmerston. It just changes to Avenue. Oh yeah, we are in the Little Italy neighborhood. Not too much traffic along here. We'll go to the other side at some point. There's the tip of the tower. So we got two more walking videos in mind. I haven't done one along Queen Street West in a while. We'll do that. And then later, as I'm walking to lunch, we'll do Bremer. I'm going to do a retake of that because, Sunday on Game 6, me and Vasily, we got freaking drenched in literally a typhoon style. Torrential rainfall. So we were oh man, we got drenched, and I had to rush inside the skywalk and path, and then Vasily ended his live stream. So we're gonna do that again, but it's gonna be in the other direction as the sun's peeking out here. Like I said, I'm gonna cross over eventually. There's Dundas Street West. Actually, now that guy's doing it, I'll just go over here. It looks like they repaved the street too. Lots of squirrels. And then I think after lunch, I'll probably head home because I don't have any other ideas. Hopefully next week. I'm actually off all of next week because it's reading week for me. So that's why I've decided, hey, Richard, Liam, let's try to go for a PCOLO collab. And see if the second time lives up to the hype. We invited Alicia, but she's probably unable to attend that. So, and we could have done it yesterday too, because Alicia, Liam, Vasily, they were downtown. But Richard was working, so oh well. And then tomorrow, I know what I'm doing. We're celebrating Mark D's birthday. Originally it was Queens Harbor, but thankfully we changed it to Shoeless Joe, so at least all of us can watch the Blue Jays game. That'll be game 2. And also, I'm too broke for Queens Harbor. Seriously, it looks like a nice place, but nah, shit's not for me. And then Yoshi's also off tomorrow. Yesterday, or actually last night, he was telling me about what we should do on Saturday, because he does want to complete a few bus rides. He's still thinking about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to join in for part of it though, because he's either thinking of doing the 59 or somewhere in Scarborough. And it says he wants to Draxapan to the McDonald's in Scarborough. But I'm not going to go all the way to Scarborough for that and just go back down. Come on. I don't know. I'll see what he has to say before he heads off to work this afternoon. Hey, there's the new Pizza that recently opened up. The squirrel's looking for food. Yeah, that's a brand new Pizza. I like it. Sometimes I am tired of it though. I mean, it's interesting because on Monday I had Gino's. That was good. And a 2 for $1. Freaking thing was like $8.49 as a total. It was crispy. I don't mind when the slices are crispy, but I found it to be a little bit underwhelming. Okay, like it wasn't horrible or anything. Just really wasn't as good as Gino's. But Prince Street, come on, it's gonna be better. All right, so here's Dundas Street West. Well, this street actually ends at Queen Street. It then becomes Tecumseh Avenue. Renaissance Pizza. I've actually started to slowly make a list of pizza places I want to visit. A lot of you guys seem to like my very occasional food reviews, but I'm not going to be doing them all. A little bit of a complicated process for me to have to actually do that. Richard's kind of done the same. But we're gonna try again for Pizziolo because again, remember the first time? Oh man, it was ass, bro. It was mid. But Richard's had like better at other locations, but the one we went to in North York on Yonge Street kind of sucked. So, Squirrel, what's your prediction for the World Series tonight? Game 1, Jays in 6. No? Okay, there we go. Here's another thumbnail. I got one of the squirrel, but I realized I haven't actually got one. Yeah, this is definitely a nicer. I actually thought this part would be more nicer. It's okay though, but really with all the tree line, like the street's pretty much tree line between Bloor and Dundas. Not so much here. More Halloween decorations. I think by now it's around 10 a.m. It's been 18 minutes since I started recording. And then I'll have to walk east partially into the sun. And I don't think it's supposed to be that bad. It's not like I'm making a video at freaking sunrise. Okay, there's Queen. Just saw a streetcar going by. I'm gonna make another walking video heading east. I don't know if I'm gonna end the video at University Avenue or Nathan Phillips Square. They're not very far at all anyway. I do want to check out the path. Take a little break and then we'll go check out the Skydome area as well as South Core District. Man, I hope I'll have enough space for my next 2 walking videos because it is just full of storage. Unedited thumbnails, YouTube shorts I still need to get a hold of. Let's see. Okay, I thought maybe it was kind of too early for that. Maybe I was too early. You know what? Maybe that was on me. I should have used my hand signal them to go. Oh well. know, a place I haven't been to in a while, or at least several years. North of Brooklyn. They have several locations. Great pizza, though. Just a little bit expensive as we're now approaching Queen Street West. This squirrel's very tiny. Oh, fuck. You can see this little squirrel climbing up the pole here. Let's see the squirrel. At least they're not prone to electrocution. Yeah, this guy's just gonna chill up there. Yeah, look, there's Norfolk Brooklyn. We try to go there for the Triple T meetup, but there is not enough seating for all of us. And a cute pigeon here. All right, we're gonna wrap up the video and I'm gonna start a new one as we head east, deeper into downtown. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I will see you guys all on the next one. Go Jays. Take care. Adios and peace out. Bye-bye.